September 2014. Quick little chicken tip. It's a real simple, easy one. And I never really messed around with it, but we got a lot of trees. And with all this rain, we're getting lots of weeds. So, you know, we used to just come out and throw a bucket of food out, and the chickens would scratch away and kill all the ground there. But what we started doing is throwing the food in the trees. I've already been doing this row a little bit, and I'm gonna show you the results. I'll throw like 4 cups of food. What we're feeding our chickens now is sprouted barley, but it's so hot you can only sprout it for like 2 days. So anyway, I'm gonna get a couple of the trees going, and then I'm gonna show you this row we've been feeding them on, and then I'll show you a row that we're not feeding them on. It takes a little more time because you got to move the bucket, but you can see they've done a pretty good job of weeding that. And I'm going to show you what the trees that we haven't been feeding them on look like. See, I mean, these are pretty good compared to the stuff that hasn't been fed on. Also, it keeps, if you got a mixed flock, it keeps the geese and the ducks from eating a bunch of the food, because we don't really want to feed them because they can eat a lot more grass than the chickens, and I really only want the chickens to get the food. Okay, so basically we got most of the weeds around these trees. And it helps spread out the food easier, so more of the slower animals, and this is what it looks like without feeding them. I haven't been feeding them over here, and you can see how much more weeds we have. So I can do about 50 trees, have them weeded by just feeding the chickens around those trees over like a 2-week period. Anyway, that'll save us a little bit of time on the homestead.